We thought it was going to be one way, and it turned out a lot worse.
It's very dreamlike out here. It's not a good dream.
A surreal sight, seeing all of this water from all the rain that we've gotten today, just ruining these people's lives and their properties.
But you don't realize the stuff that you done lost until you lose it.
We talk about disaster and disaster events, but hunger is a disaster for the people who have to deal with it on a daily basis.
Red Gold Tomatoes is kicking off their October Help Crush Hunger campaign right here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, by donating over 23 tons of tomato products to this community. And why Baton Rouge? There's a tremendous need here after the devastating floods this past summer. Families and communities are suffering, and Red Gold is so happy to be a part of the renewal of this community. Red Gold Tomatoes, Families Helping Families Crush Hunger campaign is looking to donate 1.7 million meals to Feeding America during the month of October, and you can do your part. For every can of Red Gold products you purchase during the month of October, or their sister brands, Red Pack, Tutarosa, Sacramento, Red Gold Tomatoes will donate one meal to Feeding America. You know, Red Gold was founded on that very principle of giving back in 1942 as a means to help our troops get fed during World War II. It's in their culture, it's who they are, and we are so glad to be here. All we have are each other, and when something as simple as bringing food to someone can provide a little hope that it's going to be okay, the world has not forgotten you, it makes me feel good, and I'm proud to be a part of Red Gold and proud to be here today, you know, to shake hands and to say we haven't forgotten you.
The Great Flood of 2016 dumped 20 inches of rain in 2 days in parts of Louisiana, including Baton Rouge.
And everybody's saying this is the worst they've ever seen. The water is like literally up to your waist. So that means their houses, everything in there is destroyed.
We had to move fast because the water, it didn't stop. I say in 15 minutes we had over a foot of water.
This disaster caught people off guard and left an estimated 40,000 houses damaged and 86,000 people in need of disaster relief aid.
What kind of state is your house in now, Ms. Sharon?
It's unbelievable. There is nothing left. There is nothing but walls, studs, and brick.
The smell was just, you can't imagine the smell. The smell was so bad, you had to wear a mask. You periodically went outside and threw up. It's not like pretty water.
The flood not only affected the people of the Baton Rouge area, but organizations that serve and help the community as well.
Well, basically, I walked up on Sunday morning to prepare to distribute food, and we found 4 feet of water in the facility. So it was something a little different, and it took us for a loop because we're usually the ones that respond in disaster, and now we were going to have to handle the impact of a disaster.
We're back to square one again, so it's disheartening. Having a truckload donation like Red Gold has given us is a blessing because we can take and mix those pallets with things to use the Red Gold tomato products with. So it's going to help make nice rounded boxes for those that are in need so they can start their life again.
What does the help from the community mean to you? As a teacher and as a member of this community, we were just at the food bank and took that big truckload of tomatoes from Red Gold to help people with basic food elements. What does people helping people mean to you down here?
This community is amazing. Just word of mouth, you find out, go to such and such place, be it a church, a community center, whatever. Just get in line with your car. They'll open your door and they'll put stuff in.
How many people do you feed here at the food pantry?
Between 25 and 30 people per day. Sometimes it's more.
What is a truckload of tomatoes like we delivered today? What does that do for you as running this as a volunteer when you see 23 tons of food products coming into that food bank?
You can do so much with tomatoes.
You got it, because tomatoes are just in so many
You
meals.
can make a lot of meals with them.
How does Feeding America work in terms of everyone across the country?
Well, we're one of more than 200 Feeding America food banks across the country. And they work together to help provide food for us, to help us tap resources to gain food throughout the nation. And that's what it's about in the Feeding America Network, working together to feed those in need.
When you receive a donation from Red Gold, like the 23 tons of food today, that makes a dent in what you do every day.
It's a great fuel for our food distribution operation, and that's what we live on, is food to be able to make the difference on an individual basis.
Just having a food bank to feed people, it means a whole lot, because I wouldn't want to see anyone go hungry. It's just unreal how people come together after all we went through, but we don't give up, we still fight.
It's been over a month since the flood, and the people of Baton Rouge are still in need, and here's how you can help. Go to brfoodbank.org. To find out more about crushing hunger, visit helpcrushhunger.com.